4G64 Galant 2.4. The classic lifter tick. Things that can cause lifter tick are misalignment of the oil pump gear on the timing belt. Most people don't realize that that's important. It's geared 3 to 1, and if you don't line it up, you're going to have this problem forever until you redo the timing belt service and correctly align the oil pump. Coke buildup. You could get coke buildup in anywhere in the block or in the head or in the rocker arm going down to the little lifters there. They're little pinhole ports, they're very small. They can get clogged up, I'm sure, with yellow oil varnish from Mobil 1. Classic Mobil 1 yellow golden oil varnish will close up and seal tolerances that are very specific. You know, of course, the classic black Coke can do it as well, so change your oil often. Your filter screen in your oil pan could be clogged with Coke or varnish or crud. Who knows what's in there? Maybe bits of rubber. Your oil pump could be worn out. It could just not be pushing like it used to. These motors go forever. Or the lash adjusters themselves have just failed. There's an 80,000 mile service interval on the lash adjusters. If you overfill the motor, there's too much oil in there, the pistons will come down and strike the oil bath and foam it up, and then you will be pumping non-dense oil around that's foamy. And that obviously won't pressurize the little lash adjusters. Well, they're not lash adjusters, they're lifters, there's a difference. But, yeah. You can try running diesel fuel through your motor, revving the motor from 0 to 3,000 RPM to try to get that oil in there to clean them. But that probably won't help. That's what Mitsubishi recommends to do. Not with diesel fuel though. They want you to flush your lifters by revving from 0 to 3,000 RPM over the course of like 100 times. So 0 to 3,000 RPM, and then you drop the throttle and you let it idle for 15 seconds, and then you slowly get that curvature up to 3,000, let off, and then you just keep repeating every 15 seconds to 3,000, 15 seconds of rest, 15,000 or 15 seconds to 3,000, repeat. Do it something like 100 times. It's supposed to flush them out. You can take them out of the car and clean them in the bath of diesel oil by depressing the little valve. You'll see the black goo come out. Other things that can cause a lifter tick, can't really think of any off the top of my head. Too thick of oil, perhaps? I don't know, I kind of doubt that one. The problem is the lifters themselves are either failed and they're not holding pressure and they're leaking out in between charge cycles, you know, for pressure feeding in from the pump, or you're not getting enough pressure. So either something's obstructing your oil passages like Coke or varnish buildup from using Mobil 1, or they're just flat out worn out and the tolerances inside the lifters are tired and they're not capable of holding the pressure anymore. It's certainly possible. They do go bad. 80,000 mile service window. If you're over 80,000 miles on them, you might as well replace them. Unless you know it's a different problem.